welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm filming in my university kitchen because it's all about food and the food that I eat at university. So I recently have just come back to university after being home for a few days, and so I've done a food shop that's actually quite a big one, to be honest, probably one of the biggest I ever sort of do. I thought this was a really good budget food shop to show you. Overall, this food shop came to £21.50, which I think was really good. This is also a vegetarian and a pretty healthy food haul as well. All this food is actually from Lidl, and yeah, so I'm just going to talk you through what I bought, and at the same time I'm going to give you some ideas of ingredients that can be really useful to buy as a student because they are very versatile and can be used in a lot of student meals that are cheap and easy to make. So let's start with bananas. These obviously are really useful as a snack and also good for breakfast, so I often have these on top of my porridge or I have them in smoothies, and yeah, I have literally a banana every day, couldn't live without them. I also got some spinach, and I feel like this is a very versatile ingredient. You can literally put it into any meal, so if you're having a stir fry, any kind of pasta dish, any kind of sort of curry, you can have it as a side, you can have it cooked or you can have it uncooked in a salad. Literally, this can just be tossed into any meal to give you one of your 5 a day. So the next item is mushrooms. Now they're always a priority for me to buy in a food shop. These also are a very versatile ingredient. You can have them fried for breakfast, you can put them in risottos, stir fries, curries, and these I find are a really good vegetarian substitute for meat. So any dish where you would have meat, so for example, a chicken stir fry, you can just replace it with mushrooms, and yeah, these are very much essential for me, and they're also a good source of vitamin D, I believe. So I also always get some salad items on my food shop. They're always really useful. Any dish where you're going to want a side salad, it's nice to have a few ingredients that you can just quickly chop up, wash and put as a salad. I got some bread, and at the moment I'm really enjoying like brown seeded bread because I have it with avocado and I just think it's the best kind of bread for that. I also always get, I have had a couple of slices of this, but I often get a really small loaf because being a student and shopping just for myself, I never really eat a whole loaf of bread, and so then I have to freeze half of it, and that's a bit of a faff. So I often just get a small one, and I find that I work my way through this in the week by having avocado on toast, breakfast, and having toasted snacks, obviously sandwiches as well. I got some eggs. Again, these are a high priority food item for me. Brilliant for breakfast, obviously. For omelettes, you can also make egg fried rice with them. I also got some peppers, again a salad item, but you can also have them in a stir fry, or if you're making something like a chili, dishes like that, they're really useful for them. I got some cheese, and this obviously is useful to sprinkle over pasta. I often make cheese sauces as well at university. Also, before I forget to say, I also got some frozen chips, but they're in the freezer and I don't want to take them out. I got some mini naan breads. When I have a curry, I have rice, but I also just like to have one of these mini naan breads because I just think then it just adds to the curry. But yeah, these are a bit of a luxury, but they're not too expensive, so it's okay. I also stocked up on pesto. I much prefer red pesto to green pesto, so I always get this one. This is an item I only buy every few weeks. I also got a pasta sauce. I always have one of these. So what I'll do is when I make a pasta dish, I will put a portion of this in, and then I'll freeze up the other portions and just take them out of the freezer when I need them. But I always make sure I have a jar in my cupboard, so in case I haven't got any left in the freezer, I can use the jar. This was a bit of a luxury as well, but I got myself this cauliflower cheese and oregano pie. Excited to try that. I got actually 2 avocados, but I've eaten half of the other one. Again, like I said, I have these for breakfast. I got a big bag of pasta. This is literally like 80p or something and lasts me so long, and I just think it's such a good value. I make so many pasta dishes for lunches, or I make pasta bakes, or I have it as a side. So yeah, obviously have to always have my pasta in stock. I got some basmati rice, so I often have curries. I normally just get the korma, like ready-made sauces, and have them. I also get risotto rice. I've got enough in, so I didn't have to get it on this food shop, but I also get risotto rice because risottos are really fun to cook. They take a bit longer than other meals that I've been mentioning, but yeah, I think they're definitely worth it. Love a good pea and mushroom risotto. Oh, and I also got some strawberries. Again, yeah, something I have every morning, either in a smoothie or my porridge. So yeah, that brings me to the end of the haul. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it gives you some inspiration on your next food shop. I just wanted to show you as well how cheap it was and how many meals you can make with sort of such few ingredients. So I'd say if you want tips as a student and you're struggling with cooking, just buy versatile ingredients that you can literally put in anything. So things like mushrooms, any meal you're cooking really, you could just have mushrooms in, either fried or in a salad. So yeah, buy lots of versatile ingredients so that you're not ever wasting food and you're able to use them all up. Look for deals and go to cheap shops like Lidl. So yeah, thanks very much for watching and see you next time for my next video. Bye!